Okay, I think that's recording.
So, end of last session, Sun Chasers disembarked from the boat atop Angajuk onto a pier made for giants and slowly trudged up the stairs from the dock. Getting up the 10 steps, 100 feet in total, you found what looked like could be a slight path, although with the wind and the fog and the snow and the ice, it might just look like something that you were hoping for. As you started to walk away from the docks, a small icicle flew over to you and started to chitter incessantly at you. With none of you talking back to it, it shrugged with what one might consider its shoulders and pointed to the northwest and started flying in that direction, the party in tow. About 2.5 hours into the march, you came across a garden of beautifully sculpted ice statues, each of them pristine and in perfect condition. The, they resembled all types of creatures one might find in the north, from polar bears to wolves, dragons, etc. In the middle of the garden was one that looked like a warden of some type. As Celestine went to examine it, it lashed out at her. Turns out it was an elemental in disguise. After quickly dispatching it and standing in the midst of all these other sculptures, one could wonder if any of them would come alive as well. So, what would you like to do?
Try to get through this without touching any of them. Where's the icicle?
Pretty sure the icicle left us.
No, it's there. Let me bring one out.
Okay, I got nothing.
There's a nice sickle for you.
Right, follow the icicle.
I got a black screen.
Okay, just it. Because when I redid your token, I didn't put the rest of it on. There you go. Now,
Yay! I can see me.
well, we're switching screens, but it's good to have your token,
Yeah.
So why does Soren and Arden not have names under their tokens anymore?
I see him.
Mm, no, Sword doesn't have one, and neither do I.
Okay, no worries.
Strange. Okay.
I don't know. When I open his token, it says nameplate is checkmarked, so.
It's probably because your screen isn't completely loaded. You'll probably have to refresh to get that back.
Soren's has been that way for the last 5 games.
Dang. Now, okay. Here we go.
I don't know. Um, did you say switch maps, Sky?
Yes.
Yeah, I see us. We're there. Well, I see our marker.
Oh, we were going to look for a place to sleep for the night, too. Maybe get a little bit past these ice sculptures.
You were 2.5 hours in, which puts you at about 6:30 at the moment.
Okay, let's keep walking until 8:30. Or 9. I'll follow the icicle.
Will be 5 p.m. No, 6:30, 7 p.m. Yeah, that one.
Okay, this guy, can I get a shift click? I feel like I cannot seem to find... Oh, there it is.
That'll put you at 8 p.m.
Wow.
All right. So, um, is it calm enough to set up a tent?
It's yeah, it's calm enough, and still snowing and lightly obscured fog over the entirety of the island. But
I ask Celestine and Nowhere if they're ready for a rest for the night or if they want to walk on a little bit more.
Well, I think that since we've got a time constraint here, is that we should keep going.
Okay. Continue to follow the icicle for another 2 hours. Three hours.
you get in here, there are more of those ice sculptures, extremely pristine, perfectly carved. That will get you to 9 p.m.
Okie dokie.
Just out of curiosity, did we pick up everything of interest off that warden?
Probably not.
I feel like that's something we would have done last week.
There wasn't anything of interest.
Well, it makes that easy.
Yep. It was just an elemental. It turned into water. Back to that. It was water. It turned into an ice petal.
I see.
Oh, we're following the old brick road.
That will put you at 10 p.m.
I think we could go till 12 because we normally do hunting or crafts or something. And don't think we need to do that this time.
Great, we'll go until midnight.
Seems appropriate.
As you get to about there, a 10-foot wall of ice has broken down in a few places, leaving gaps through which you can see what appears to be a huge garden of ice sculptures. As you near the sculptures and wipe away the rime, you realize that they are not sculptures at all, but the frozen remains of victims long dead. Pirates, priests, and even adventurers, all identifiable by their garb or gear or wounds. Some are unscathed, suggesting they went peacefully to the cold.
And what time did we get to the gate?
Right now it's about 10:30-ish.
Okay, so we got an hour and a half before we need to start taking a rest. Kind of looking at these, wondering if the Frostmaiden might be close. And I kind of asked that question out loud so everybody can hear me. I wonder if the Frostmaiden is close by.
How would we know?
I just kind of, take my hand and kind of demonstrate all these dead bodies that have succumbed to ice.
Belen will look into, or look at one of the statue-looking things and say, "Stars! Get a look at this. You can see their last sight."
I go to look at what Belen is looking at. I'll drag Illiken with me.
As you look into the different eyes of different people in this area, you can see through their eyes. You can see what they saw as they died. One of them saw just the clear, icy sky. Another, a giant owl face with horns coming out of it. And another, a yeti, a giant yeti. And another, an ice troll. There's hares, foxes, adventurers, hunters, pirates, all sorts.
Well, whoever's doing this is sending something to do its bidding. Any thieves' camped anywhere to be seen?
Give me a perception check.
Who was that?
For Claudette.
Okay.
You see on some of the frozen people markings around or on their clothing or on their armor that you recognize as thieves' camp, saying multitudes of different things, but outside of that, there's nothing on the ice walls, nothing on any statues nearby.
AFK.
So nothing that would help me to figure out what happened. Okay. I look at the little icicle and I go, what happened to these people? Wondering if she understands common. Or he.
It looks at you and starts chittering away.
I look at her and I shrug. I look at, is it a she or a he?
It looks like an icicle.
So I look at the icicle and I shrug, like, I don't understand you. Do you speak common? Do I have anything that could help me understand it? I have nothing that will help me understand languages, so... We got about an hour and a half before Nowhere said he wanted to go ahead and camp for the night, so can we try to make our way through the graveyard?
The unsettling silence is shattered by a fearsome roar. Out from the falling snow charges a troll, its tusks stained with the crimson slush. Roll initiative. Actually,
Okay.
don't roll initiative yet. Let me switch maps. Because I'm on that map, but you're not on that map, so that would help. Alright, White, we are switching maps.
What? Well, I would if I could, but I can't. Well, I can't roll initiative because I can't find my character. I got another black screen.
Boy, they.
Got me. All right.
I'll have to fix that after the session, probably.
Okay. Yes. Looking pretty.
Are we waiting on something?
Mm-hmm. You and, Nowhere. The roll initiative.
Oh. Thought I did. Did my dad ever come back to the computer?
We haven't heard him say he's back yet.
Mm.
Does that work, Scott? I rolled for my dad too.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright. So, the unsettling silence is shattered by a fearsome roar. Out from the falling snow charges a troll, its tusks stained with crimson slush. And it gets to about there. Claudette, you are up.
Oh boy. He roared, correct?
Oh, he roared.
I will run up here. He does not sound friendly. And his breath stinks. So, main hand.
That will just barely miss.
And offhand. That definitely misses.
Yeah.
Alright. I will step away, or I'll stay right here, and that's the end of my turn.
And Melon will miss as well. And Soren will hit and hit and hit. And his third hit will finally hit. Silicon will hit and hit and hit. And hit with, or sorry, hit and miss and hit. Drake will miss. And Arden, you are up.
I'm going to attack him with my bow. I'm going to mark him as favored foe.
Uh, 16 will barely hit.
And I'll do it again.
That will definitely hit.
And that will end my turn.
And Celestina's up. Currently frightened.
That wouldn't have ended with the last. That wouldn't have ended after our last round.
This is the first round.
She got frightened this.
You got frightened as this troll, massive troll, rushed out towards you guys.
Gotcha. Okay.
Can't see my damn cursor. I'm gonna come over here and
I'm back.
welcome back. I'm gonna come over here and essentially cower behind Ilkin. Had we had a long rest before this fight?
Um.
I'm just not at full health.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, you guys did not. You guys had a fight with the water elemental, the
Gotcha. Okay.
Myrmidon.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna move over here behind Ilkin. Just kind of kneel down in the snow.
Oh, oops. Illiken was supposed to actually be up there.
Oh. Well, then let him come back over here. Hide behind the statue and watch, I guess.
Nowhere, you're up. An ice troll ran out towards you guys while you were visiting this garden of what looks like to be a garden of death.
Okay. And did this troll actually attack us or just run out?
So far, he had just run out in a very menacing way, and was roaring at you.
Okay.
But so far, Soren, Claudette, and Illiken and Arden have all hit it. Well, tried to hit it.
I missed.
Okay, well, I'm going to fire my bow of swiftness. And pretty well miss.
Hey, you should take a look at your skills and look for something called curve shot.
Yeah.
If you're talking, I can't hear you.
Does that arrow have to be a magic arrow to do that?
All your shots are magic.
Oh, well, I like that. All right. So basically, I have to just use my bonus action to try again. Is that right?
I believe so.
I don't think that works on this. I just looked it up. Learn how to direct an arrow toward a new target.
Oh, yeah, I guess you have to have more than one target on the screen, I'm sorry. That one's my bad.
I only have one target. That's too bad. Okay.
But do keep that in mind when we have more than one target within 60 feet of each other.
Yeah, I've thought of that before. I just never actually did it. Let's see. Well, I guess I'll try to shoot my second bow of swiftness shot. Now, that'll probably hit.
That will definitely hit.
But not for much.
Well, that's pretty good. I mean, 1d8 plus 5 plus 1 is 14. You got 11. That's not bad.
Okay, I understand that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then I think I'm just gonna wait. So that's the end of my turn.
All right. Pearl will lash out at Audit, then Drake, then Soren.
Probably gonna try to uncanny dodge that damage.
You resistant to cold or no?
I was just wondering that myself.
Hop over to my other sheet.
Where would I find that? Attributes and abilities?
No, you just got necrotic.
Okay.
17 hold, 18 slashing. So 17 points of damage with your uncanny dodge.
Nice dodge.
Thank you. Okay, this is not working very well. It is not doing the minus damage for me today.
Make sure your numlock is on.
Yeah, it is. I took away the... I think it was still selected on the temporary hit points.
Also need to get a Constitution saving throw from you, Claudette.
Weren't we all just given a boom where we were resistant to cold damage, though?
That is a possibility.
I was just trying to remember that.
If you are affected by that, it'll be under deity blessings at the very bottom of your features and traits. Because we all got different blessings.
Oh, just lightning.
I think the room that had the Frostmaiden was only Illiken and Ardent that were in that room.
Correct.
Constitution save?
Yep. That just means that you got disadvantage on your attack rolls until the next end of your next turn.
Great. Not that I needed disadvantage on my attack rolls.
But it's your turn, so
We'll just go ahead and get it out of the way.
I mean, disadvantage, you still hit.
Yeah, thank God a 22 is going to hit.
Can't get much worse than that, though. Holy shit. 4 1s on sneak attack?
Well,
I need a bow thing for that one. For freaking odds. 22 hits again.
Yeah, I was looking at something. There's something I have that when I roll a 1, there's something I can do to redo. But I don't think that's only if I'm hitting. The piercer, that wouldn't count for the sneak attack, would it?
it does. If I remember correctly, it does the same kind of damage as the weapon that caused it.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading. I just looked it up.
So I would reroll the damage or reroll.
Link Piercer. One of the attack's damage dice. So you can roll 1d6. And you got a 6, so you got 5 more.
Okay, so then we'll roll the damage on the offhand.
It is immune to cold. However, this is exactly what you needed to kill it.
Oh, well, darn, then I will try to figure out whether or not I can do Wills from the Grave on the same target.
Falls to the ground.
Alrighty. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Hey, Sky, not that I really mean this, but I thought it would be funny if I said it anyway. Could I have disadvantage on the rest of my rolls?
I mean, you really want it.
Like I said, I was just kidding, but I thought it would be funny.
Well, now that we're here, what are we going to do?
Okay, so is there anything of value on this troll? Because they're famous for taking people's money for a toll. Or is he not a toll troll?
Yeah, wrong nursery rhyme game.
Okay, so other than bad breath, is there anything on him?
There's nothing on him in particular.
I really wish somebody understood this icicle. She might have tried to warn us about this. What's that? What's that you said, Celestine?
I just started casting a spell. And as it finishes, I will turn to the icicle and ask it if it can understand me now.
It can, but I'm trying to find its little thing.
Gonna go visit the loo.
It says, as you speak to it, it says, I could hear you before. Apparently you could not hear me before.
I could hear you, I just couldn't understand you.
I see.
I guess first question is your friend or foe?
It shrugs.
Okay.
The island is full of loot waiting to be claimed. There are shipwrecks around it. The last ship to visit the island crashed off the coast of the island's northwest arm, as it points up towards the northwest, towards the way it was leading you. One survivor managed to pull herself out of the frigid water and climb to the top of the island, but she died before getting any farther. Frostmaiden has created beautiful ice sculptures all over the island, as it kind of waves one of its little arm wing things in the Garden of Death that you're standing in. One would weep at the very sight of them if it were not so cold as to make tears freeze in one's eyes. There are Yeti caves on the east side of the island. An abominable Yeti called Korgra lives among them.
Do I know the difference between abominable and regular Yeti? Is there a difference between abominable and regular Yeti?
I think everybody that you've ever known were Yetis. I used the tokens for them before, but I don't think you possibly have ever come across one.
Okay. I did notice the artwork, or the statues. They are very fine work. Does that mean Oral is here on this island?
It will look up at the up towards the stars that are not visible to any of you, and it will say, "He is here daily. She leaves at night. cast her spell on the Dale.
I see. What is the other Yeti? What can you tell me about them?
That are 7 that live in caves on the east side. I'm surprised they have not smelled the fresh meat here and come hunting yet.
I'm not particularly fond of the idea of eating troll. If you want some, go for it.
You're telling that to the icicle?
Yeah.
It shrugs and says, I don't eat.
Okay. Does it seem like you said that something else was approaching? Did I hear that right?
No. The icicle told you that it's surprised that with the Yetis smelling fresh meat, that they have not yet approached or yet started hunting. But outside of that, no.
Okay.
It'll point towards the northwest and go, you want to see a woman?
What woman?
Woman that last came to island. Frozen. There.
Yes. You say it's to the northwest of us?
Yes. Short way that way. Maybe 2 hour.
I will have been translating all this to everyone in the meantime. Turn around, look at everyone, and be like, are you guys interested in trying to find, can't remember her name, but the one we followed here.
Nas.
Nas? Is that what you said?
Yep.
Funny, I don't remember that being your name, but okay.
What,
I will take your word for it.
which one are you talking about, I should say?
The one we followed here,
No, we're trying to find the
Bellin?
No.
we're trying to Nas Lantimir is here.
Might be here.
Might be here. And she might have an idea of where the 2 things that we're looking for is.
Yeah. Her. For some reason that name doesn't sound familiar, though. So, I apologize. So let's go see if we can find Nas to the northwest. Shall we?
Okay, follow you.
Alright, switching back to the main map.
I will be right back.
Okay, and I guess move us 2.5 hours northwest.
So here gets you to 11 p.m.
Okay,
And that gets you to midnight.
okay, and that icicle still following us?
It's leading the way.
Okay, then I'll tell it to keep going. Take us to the frozen one that you said we're looking for.
So about midnight, half buried in the snow near the edge of a bluff is a humanoid corpse clad in cold weather clothing. Clutched in one of its hands is an orb made of smoky gray quartz. A white weasel bursts from the snow near the corpse and stares at you with its beady eyes. The voice rings out. Ye gads! I was afraid no one would find us! The sound isn't coming from the weasel, but from the orb. The icicle says, Here she is. It was a slow and memorable death. This one enjoyed it very much.
We
I'm
understand the
glad.
orb, we don't understand the icicle, right? So, icicle, who are you? Not icicle, orb, who are you?
The orb is... was Professor something or Doctor something?
Professor. I am Professor Skint! Of course.
Great, we came here for you.
Well, it is about time.
And of course, with my memory being the way it is, I can't remember why.
Because we needed Professor Scant and one other item to unlock something or other. I believe.
Okay.
Right, Sky?
And what was the other item? I think I remember it, but hold on 1 second. I gotta look at my journal. Hold on. What about the Codicilla White? Is it with you as well, Professor Scan? Or are you the Codicilla White?
It will say... trying to find out what it would say.
Drizzle, 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 drizzle.
While you're trying to figure out about the codicil of white, what were you doing coming here?
All right. The Codicil of White is rumored to tell the story of Oral's feud with the gods and her flight to Icewind Dale. It is said to describe the 3 forms she wears on this plane. That is all that is known to this day of this codicil.
That could be helpful.
So were you here looking for the codicil?
Me? Cannot look.
Say it again?
Me? I cannot look.
Okay, was your owner, carrier, looking for it then?
He was.
Did he tell you where he thought it would be?
Who's he?
Nass.
She is here.
Did Nash share with you where she thought the codicil light might be?
It is rumored to be at Grimsky. Damn it. Grimskala. At the center of the island.
You want to ask the icicle about it?
Icicle, do you know where this codicil light is?
Does one not know what you speak of? But Grimskala is at center of island. It is where Oral, or where she lives.
Okay,
Yes,
then
it kind of uses its little arm wing things to, motion around the snow and the mountains and the ice and the.
The lady that created all... Okay, I assume Celestine said that out loud.
yeah. Yeah, I would have.
So, the lady that created the never-ending winter is at the center of the island?
It looks up into the air, just kind of staring. And it looks back over at Celestine and goes, "Not right now."
Okay, so I'll pick up this Professor Scant, I think you called him. Sorry, I'm doing lousy with names today, Sky, I apologize. And hand it over to Claudette. And then I'll try to do a pretty thorough search on the body.
As you try and grab the orb, the corpse has frozen over, her fingers rigid and lifeless. As you pry the orb from her grasp, you feel those same fingers tighten. A translucent fist emerges from the cold flesh to grip your hand. You see it now, a ghostly face layered atop the corpses, With a grim smile, the spirit lurches towards your body. And let me switch maps and roll initiative.
Darn it, I haven't had a chance to buy a chastity belt.
What the hell do you need a chastity belt?
So I don't get impregnated with all these fights.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Leave that alone.
I still see our other rolls there. Do you want us to roll again?
What do you guys want to do? Keep your old rolls, or
I saw a clean turn order, so I'm fine with keeping the old rolls if you can make them reappear.
I don't. Yeah, it's fine with me.
okay?
I see him, but if the others can't, then maybe we should just re-roll.
Yeah. Where'd everybody go?
Okay, then I guess everyone just re-roll.
Okay. Roll again, because it got erased. You want me to change that to the 7.2 Sky?
What's that?
My 7.2 got erased, so I re-rolled. You want me to replace it with the 7.2?
Yeah, may as well.
Arden, you gonna roll?
I thought we were going back to the old.
That's only me and White could see the turn order, so we decided to start over.
Okay. Over we go.
Okay, so it looks like we're missing Illikin and Soren.
Let's feed him to the ghost.
Damn, they both got crits.
Alright, I need a DC 14 Charisma saving throw from Celestine.
Nope. Well, can I use my reaction?
For...
Never mind. I can't do that because it's woe, not wheel. So I failed.
Alright. So at the moment,
Congratulations, you are the ghost.
Probably. Does that mean I get to attack my team?
At the moment, Celestine looks over at Velen and says, Granny Harpel, what a surprise. Did you buy your way here too? Or has your father learned to stop hurling good coin after bad? And Velen looks back over. Nass, it figures you're still around. You are as unwanted by the gods as you were at the host tower. I suppose this is just yet another future you failed to divine?
Wow.
Nass Celestine spats back. Try as you might, you dried up bag, you'll never attain a sliver of the success I have. And Velen smiles. I would offer to end your suffering, Nass.
There's no love lost there, huh?
Not even a little bit.
Someone, did you ever mention that you and Nass had a fight raging?
I believe I mentioned that this bitch stole Professor Scant from my family.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, you did mention that. Okay.
Nass is her rival from the host tower. I remember that. Because I remember
I'll be
freaking
right
out
back.
because I thought he said I was thinking red wizards at first, and I was like, oh boy, that's a whole different plot line.
There was a red wizard up here, but it got burned at the stake.
Well,
It was also from the host tower, coincidentally. But
that's okay. It can stay burned at the stake. We don't need the red wizards here. They're bad news. So am I doing something or? Oh,
I
it's not my
guess
turn.
it is up to Arden at the moment. The ghost grabbed Celestine's hand as Celestine tried to take the orb out of Nass's hand, frozen, dead, lifeless hand. And Celestine stood up and started arguing with Velen in a strange voice. Arden, what would you like to do?
The ice thing is not here.
What's that?
I said the ice statue is not here, right?
The icicle is here, but the ghost disappeared into Celestine's body.
Oh. Well, I guess ask the ghost if it'll help us find suppose at the center of this island where everything's at. And see what she says.
He says, he will say, it is rumored to be at the center of the island where the Frostmaiden lives. I must have it.
Hmm.
Then we must go get it, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's why, if you know where the center of the island is, which direction do we need to head? And if she don't help, turn to the icicle and say, "Can you guide us to the center of the island?"
This one can take you wherever you would like.
Well, good. Could you start leading us to the center of the island?
It is currently midnight.
Oh,
I need everybody to give me a Constitution save, except for Celestine. If you would like to keep traveling.
Don't forget you might have advantage on that depending on which deity blessing you got.
oh boy, that was close.
I started the dogs.
Illiken and Soren just both got a stack of exhaustion. And we will switch maps back to the main. Mm. 1 a.m. We'll get you back to there. And I need another Constitution saving throw from everybody.
This one involves Celestine.
No. The ghost is well rested. And yeah. Claudette has 1 stack of exhaustion. Two a.m. You get to there. And we need another Constitution saving throw. Looks like everybody is good currently. Rime gets you almost to one of the ice sculpture gardens. And we will take another Constitution save. This time we are DC 13.
Ah, yes.
Claudette gets a second stack of exhaustion. Arden gets his first.
Uh-huh.
Just going to remind everybody that we might have wanted to take a rest at some point.
Well, we can start where we're at.
You want to do that here?
I look at Celestine/Nas and say, do you think it'd be possible if we could just get some sleep? Because you know us mortals, we still need to sleep.
I'm not the one in the... No, that's alright. I'm not the one in the rush. You guys seemed to want to go right now.
So you're okay if we take like a little 8-hour break?
Sure.
And you won't try to kill any of us?
Why would I want to do that?
Beats me. Anyway, so I'll take first watch. Can somebody set the tent up real quick? I nudge Billiken and say, set it up, Big Luke.
I'll help.
Which is supposed to be lug, but I'm tired, so my speech is slurred too. It's not one of the effects of exhaustion, but shit, I'm making it an effect, damn it.
Well, it's a. I don't know if it's a good thing or not, but I'm going to say it's a good thing that Arden helped because one stack of exhaustion, Illiken would have had a 16 and not a 23. So we're going to take the 23.
Yeah, I'll take a turn at watch. Hope I don't have troubles.
I'm just hoping I can stay awake for 2 hours. Look at Illiken and I say, is it okay if Drake and I stay awake?
Drake is always awake, so as long as you mention that Drake is helping you, then I will remember to have Drake help you.
Drake, come keep me awake. Arden, I'm going to assume you're going to take the 3rd and 4th watch.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, Sky's going to have to roleplay himself, and that'll be boring.
Okay. Oh boy. Things are popping up all over the place. I'm going to sleep.
Oops, those were supposed to be on GM. Alright, as you are setting up the tent and getting ready to go to sleep, through the swirling snow, you catch glimpses of some icy fortress towering above the island. Clasping a hand to your brow to shield your gaze, you finally see it. A fortress carved in the grim visage of a crowned skull. A winding road leads up to the skull's neck. What other abode could be more fitting for a cold and cruel goddess of winter?
Lovely. Nice artwork, Sky.
I thought, let's take a 15-minute break.
Okay. Oh. Move out. Come on. Okay, come on.
Everybody back?
I'm back.
Yes, I'm back.
I'm here.
Elkins and Castle Rock. I should have asked where he was flying into, because had I known it was DIA, I would have told him to come over here instead. But, oh well.
We never thought of that when we were planning his trip.
I'm like 15 minutes from DIA.
Oh man. You guys, well, you're supposed to get snow about 6 o'clock.
Yeah, they said they said blizzard warning for Castle Rock, 4 inches. After last week's 12 inches or 16 inches or whatever, they're like 4 inches, blizzard watch, blizzard warning, horrible. And I'm like, whatever, people.
Well, they're going to have strong winds and the snow's falling. They're going to classify it as a blizzard.
It's Colorado.
I think we've had enough snow this year.
You're about to get some more.
Not May yet.
Yep.
I would like at least 4 inches of snow for the first full week of April in Augusta, Georgia.
I mean, that's like Armageddon down there.
Yeah. Those people will be in a full-fledged panic.
Well, of course
nobody's
they are,
gonna
because...
move their. Nobody's gonna exit their house.
Oh no, people will be exiting the house because they're going to want to go see that fucking golf tournament. And they will be coming down in troves and spending massive amounts of money for a golf game that I would love to see played in the snow.
Like golf in the snow.
So what does the Augusta National do when
Paint the balls
Masters-
colored.
But it's the Masters golf tournament. It's the first full week in April. They've got to have it.
Yeah, but yeah, no.
So move it to Tampa.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the Augusta National then. What do you want, perception or investigation?
Perception for your watch.
Oh, thank you so much for being here with me. Flying bird thing.
Bird.
Dragon. Drake. That's his name. Drake.
I'm like, it's got wings, but nothing like a bird.
You know, after another half hour, after another 2 hours, I'm pretty damn exhausted. Lucky I know. Hi, my name is Opal, and I will... Never mind, I think I'm Claudette. Let me go back to bed. Okay, wake up, Nowhere and say, hey, Nowhere, it's your watch.
Hold on. Before we get too
Oh, before we get too far.
Yep. Okay. Cool. So that was 3 to 5.
Oh, oh,
Um.
oh, Illiken's here. Oh my goodness.
No, I'm not. It's a lie. I'm trying. It's a lie because I don't know how to do my settings on my phone.
So, anyways, about halfway through your watch, you can't really make it out. And it's still light fog, but a giant bird-looking creature flies across the sky that way.
Was this the same giant bird-looking creature that we've seen on other occasions?
Give me an insight roll.
Yay. Hold on, it's in the eyes. There it is.
You could safely assume so.
Okay. Flying bird man thingy that we've seen before. Got it. Gotta remember that. And I start chanting that just kind of to myself.
The rest of your watch goes with no issues.
Okay, now I gotta wake up. Nowhere. Hey, nowhere. There was a giant man bird thingy flying towards the skull. I'm going to bed now. Good night.
Good night.
Nowhere, give me a perception check. You passed all your con saves, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Your 2 hours goes with no issue. It's cold. It's foggy. But yeah, no issues.
I'm assuming I'm awake.
No, are you gonna wake up, Arden?
Yes, I'll wake up right. I was just waiting for you to say something.
Then not. Oh. Yes, it
Okay.
wasn't. Your watch goes with no issue. It's cold. It's slightly windy. Definitely foggy, but no issues whatsoever.
4-inch blizzard, huh?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Okay, I'll get up.
Give me a
Stretch.
perception roll.
And start my watch. This is gonna be fun.
Why? Because I don't see anybody's rolls. Why do I hear the soundtrack working on the slumber game?
I don't know.
Oh no. Our theme song today has been I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. It's been skies in my mantra the whole game.
Because somebody had to be on a jet.
Today of all days.
Well, a 14's not bad. With the disadvantage from your exhaustion. So, you don't fall asleep. So that's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it goes with no issues whatsoever. 4 hours long and cold and foggy and nothing seems to happen.
Okay. Then I will go around and tap everybody's foot. And then for those who don't seem to be moving, I'll go back and kick their foot until everybody seems to be awake.
Illiken's not moving. Get Illiken again. Get him. Get him.
Oh, I will kick him in the thigh.
Wow, yeah.
And when everybody's up and moving around, I'll tell them my watch was non-eventful and I will go back and pack my gear.
I can hit the long rest button.
And hit the long rest button.
That only removes one stack.
Long
It
rest.
does.
Yes.
Can I have another 8 hours sleep, please?
Yeah,
Moving right along.
about 18 hours.
I'm grumpy, but I'm moving.
Okay.
And as you all are up and moving and getting around, the sky is a little lighter. Still foggy. Still can't see the sky. But it is approximately 11 a.m. And the sun is at least above the mountains somewhere towards the south.
Did Nowhere tell you guys that I saw the big winged creature last night? And it was flying towards the skull?
Oh.
No, I guess I forgot to do that.
Yes.
But I still think it's a long ways off.
Illiken asked what color.
It's the same one we've been seeing.
You didn't see a
Well,
color. She saw it through fog.
Okay.
She saw it through fog. The underside kind of from far off. But it looked very similar to the bird that tried to attack Angajuk yesterday.
Okay.
I look at Nas/Celestine and say, shall we get moving? She is still with the party, right?
Yep. Alright. Sorry, was doing stuff. Assuming everybody is either taking their rations or taking a berry.
I look in and go, give me berry, damn it.
I can do
Told
that.
you, I'm moody. I'm a grumpy Claudette.
Yeah, I'll take a berry.
Okay, let me get him. I heard it. There you go.
Still kind of mad at Illican for I don't know what. I'll think of something later. One of these days I'll write it down in the journal and I'll just like keep telling him about it like a typical woman.
How come I can't cast the spell?
It cast it, I think, when you did that.
Okay, I couldn't see it. That's why I was wondering. Yeah, it did. I just seen it. Just didn't come. Okay.
I just gave you back a spell slot because you only need to cast it once.
Yeah. I'll give everybody a berry and take one myself.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Glare at Illican. Mm-hmm. Big lug.
You know, you're moving kind of slow this morning.
So am I still being possessed for this ghost?
Yes, but you may as well use your in future things, use your character sheet to do stuff and stuff.
Elkin looks at Roden.
What's that?
Elkin looks at Roden to see if has he done anything weird lately.
One more time, has who done anything weird?
My dad.
Me.
Arden?
Yeah, Arden.
I'm like,
Don't ask me why I put an R in front of Arden, but I did.
No,
because you know he when we left the what's it called? The church. Remember, he said, "Yeah, I did get bit." So he's
Gotcha.
just so he's seeing if he knows the baby.
He made us good berries this morning.
So the
He
cat.
hasn't started scratching behind his ears or licking his nuts.
So it's not a dog either. Anyways, so to catch you up, Illiken, you guys traveled to the northwest. Celestine eventually cast comprehend languages so she could talk to the icicle. Icicle told y'all about a lady the last person that visited the island was somewhere up to the northwest. Y'all decided to follow the icicle. Stop by stop by stop by stop. Eventually, you got to a garden of death where there was a bunch of people and animals that were frozen. Bought an ice troll. Found the lady that you were looking for that had Professor Scant. Celestine reached out to grab Professor Scant, the Professor Orb from NASA's hand, and got possessed by NASA's ghost. And now you're on your way back down and around towards the path that's leading up to what people have now seen is the skull, which is Grimskala, supposedly the current home of Oral.
Thank you.
So, noon, you are here. And about 12:45-ish, you guys start following a path up through the mountains. Slows down travel. At 2 p.m. you were there. About 3 p.m. you get to there. And about 4 p.m. you get to there.
We are coming to the mouth of the beast.
Mm-hmm. Everybody catch their breath.
So, do you have any suggestions on not becoming ice sculptures? Statues? I say to Nas/Celestine.
Nas will reply, or Celestine will reply. Best bet would not be to fight the Frostmaiden.
Then how do we stop the never-ending winter?
Kind of looks at you and shrugs, and it's not our problem.
Then whose problem is it?
Obviously, the problem are the people up here in the Dale. The host tower just needs us to get to Ethern. Your walking order.
I think that we let the ghost lead, and then I'm behind, and then I guess Illiken's behind me, and who's behind Illiken?
Me.
Arden's behind Illiken, and then who's behind Arden?
Nowhere.
And then I guess Rich is picking up the back.
White, I am switching maps.
Perfect timing.
You just get home?
I found it.
Rising before you is a 600-foot tall mountain of glacial ice. Its peak carved to resemble a gigantic skull wearing a crown. Weaving up the mountain's southern slope are enormous stairs hewn from the ice. These steps, which extend from the base of the mountain to the base of the fortress, were clearly made for giants.
Do they look like they've been used recently?
No, not in particular. There's no footprints that you can see, and there's definitely a thin layer of snow over the ice.
Okay, I suggest we start moving out slowly. But at least because they're made for giants, we'll have enough room to stand on one without having to worry about sliding down because of misstep. But we may have to climb it though. So I get out my climbing gear for everybody so that we can help each other up. And me and Drake will take lead on the stairs.
Did you say that the fortress is on the north side and the stairs are on the south side?
Yes.
So how do we get from the south to the north?
Go up the stairs to get to the north.
He said there's a mountain, so it probably wraps around a mountain stairwell. So think of, just think about the stairs wrapping around the mountain. You start one place and you walk all the way around.
No, it kind of weaves back and forth. It weaves up the mountain's southern slope, going all the way up to the fortress.
Okay. But I'll lead up the stairs. I'll start. So, what I gotta roll?
I will follow Illican.
What do you gotta roll? Because I can't do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you home? Look like you're home.
I can honestly say I am close.
Alright. Everybody give me a survivor roll.
Hey,
Okay.
Celestine?
Yes.
Survival.
Sorry, I swear I didn't hear you call my name.
I didn't call your name, I just said everybody roll a survival.
And I did remember I did pull out my climbing gear to make sure it was easy for everybody. Considering we're facing some form of exhaustion from what I hear.
Everybody lost their exhaustion except for Claudette. There was, I think, 3 or 4 of you that had one stack. I think 3 people had 1 stack of exhaustion last night, and Claudette had 2. Alright. Group check of 13. It's slow going. I'll say that you reach the gate of the fort, or the door of the fortress, about 6 p.m.
Way we go.
Is the door open? Or the gate?
It is not. The steps in front of a double door made from slabs of ice with dragon skulls and bones embedded in them. Carved into the lintel is a single word in Dwarvish script. And it says Grimskala.
Isn't this where we are supposed to find somebody to say thank you, or was that the last place we were at?
Are the doors for giants?
They are 25 feet high, and this is a set of double doors. Each door is 8 foot wide.
Is there a smaller door? You know, like you got the big door and then you got the small door for the little people.
You see no golden brick roads, and no smaller doors.
Okay, then I ask if people want me to attempt to open it.
Well, you're the biggest one.
I attempt to push. Is it unlocked?
Oh, you got a 23. So, it pushes open.
I push it open slowly. Because I do not want to die.
And at this point, you notice that the doors are 2.5 foot thick slabs of chiseled ice. In place of hinges, the door has thick cylindrical pins of ice that rest in the holes at the top and bottom edges of the door's frame.
You guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I had to put you on speaker on my phone. I'm home.
Yay.
Woohoo.
Oh, hey. I think I got it. Okay.
Okay, then I pointed out to the crew and I say, man, these dwarves were good. Since it was in Dwarven, I'd assume that it was Dwarven crafted.
You would know that this is. You've been told by Engajuk that according to Enga, it was the home for frost giants originally.
Well,
They use Dwarven script, and it is very giant looking.
okay. Then I'm proud of my people. and I push the door open or the gate all the way open and walk in. Making sure they're looking for the big bird that we saw flying in this direction.
Did the door make a lot of noise when we opened it?
It did.
You said there's icicles hanging from the ceiling?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
All that I've said thus far is that the doors are 25 feet high, 8 foot wide, and upon opening it, you saw that it is about 2.5 feet thick, a slab of chiseled ice with crude handles. In place of hinges, a door has thick cylindrical pins of ice that rest in holes at the top and bottom edges of the door's frame.
I have a solution. Somebody give me a hairdryer. Just kidding. I'm going to attempt to enter the building.
I'll follow her. Well, maybe.
There's
we
2
go.
more doors. I look at Illiken and I say there's 2 more doors at the end of the hall.
Oh. Oh. Where's Illiken?
I'm sure he's coming. There's nowhere.
There we
Here
go.
comes Illiken.
There's 2 more doors, Illiken. I'm going to need you to do some work.
Gonna go back to the entrance and go, Nass, are you coming?
Did that trigger an automated voice?
What's that?
Did that trigger an automated voice? Kind of sounded like it did.
It really did, but no, I don't think so. I think it was just somebody's TV in the background.
So do you want me to continue moving Celestine, or do you want to continue doing
Yeah.
it?
No,
Okay.
you can. No, you can. I mean, you're not Celestine, but you can. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, have special powers.
Okay, so what are you wanting her to do, Claudette?
Come along.
She's right behind you.
Okay, just waiting on Illiken. As I look down this hallway, I see 2 more doors. I kind of let everybody know. 2 more doors that way, and I point down the hall. To the right.
There's a total of 3 doors on the right-hand side.
I'm going to try this door and see if it opens. Everybody
does
be
not.
ready to fight?
It doesn't.
Okay. I'm going to try this door, see if it opens.
It doesn't.
We'll move right up.
Actually, I should say, give me an athletics roll. and see if you can open it, because you might be able to.
Can I assist her? Wait, I'm not a Celestine. Never mind.
It doesn't budge.
Hey, Big Lug, come try.
Anybody ever notice she treats me like an imbecile? Okay, I go and open the door for her if I can.
He tries, and it doesn't budge.
Okay, let's move right along. What about this door?
He asks if you would like to help.
Nas asked if I would like to help.
No, Illican.
I ask if you would like help with these.
The big lug.
Big Lug help.
I
Athletic?
help with each of the doors if I can.
You give him advantage when you give him help.
Oh, okay.
So, with the 24, yes, the door opens.
Oh, wow. Big meanie. Kind of said that in my head. So hopefully somebody was paying attention. Probably not Mass.
Withered old frost giant leaning heavily on a great axe sits in front of a tall door in the far wall. The giant wooden stool upon which he sits creaks under his weight as he stares at you with cloudy eyes.
Hi, let me introduce you to your cousin, and I throw Illican in the room.
Just tell him we don't mean any harm. See what he does.
Can he see me, or is he, since he's grayed out eyes, is he tracking me?
He's looking right at you.
I say hello. We are looking for, and I tell we're the skull name.
Codex of...
The codex.
Yeah, we got Professor Scant. We just need the codicil.
Codicil. Or I ask if he knows what the codicil is, and if he'd be willing to help us find it.
The codicil of white.
What are you speaking?
I'll start out with Dwarven, then I'll go to Giant if he doesn't hear it, just because the Dwarven script on the front of the and I know a lot of my members can speak Dwarven, or I think they can.
And while you're speaking in Dwarven, he just kind of looks at you strangely. When you move on to Giant, he exclaims, as you speak in Giant, he stands up, grips his weapon tightly, stumbling to his feet, and he says in Giant to you, "Death, we meet at last."
What did you say to him, man? Jeez.
I understood that, and I moved so that I could assist him. Sounds like we're going to be fighting.
I don't hold off, Reardon, but I do, Arden, but I do try to placate him a little bit. And I say, Giant, I am not death, but I do prepare for war in case he does attack because he's got a death wish.
Go ahead and roll initiative, everybody.
Looking exactly what did you say in Giant? I mean, geez. Are you sure you said it right? I mean, I make mistakes like that with Spanish all the time.
I got no initiative.
No,
Ken, you getting on soon?
And then side computer turning on.
Ew, look. Ew, look.
That's it. Perfect timing.
Giant Slayer.
That's what he's hoping for. But knowing my luck, Nowhere or Arden's going to steal the kill.
Oh, now come on. I'll be the last one to shoot at you.
I guess I should look up the question I want to ask myself, so I'm going to ask myself that question now.
There are no kill stillings. Because we are a party. We are a group. We all benefit from the kills.
Even you, big guy.
Big bug.
So, the Wells from the Grave, can I cast that on the person that we're attacking, or does it have to be a different person?
I believe it's worded to be a different person, a different creature.
Alright, that answers that question. Hey, I finally used my piercer. Aren't you proud of me?
Very.
I knew it was there.
Yeah, Wales says immediately after you deal your sneak attack damage to a creature, you can target a second creature that you can see within 30 feet.
Okay.
Oh. And I'll be nice just because I remember what the issue was. Because I cast light in front of you.
Alright, Nowhere. Looks like you are up first.
That's why Claudette was so upset with Ilgid. Stupid drift globe.
Yeah.
Does it seem that this guy wants to fight or just die?
We'll find out in a minute.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna fire my bow of swiftness. At this guy. Because he's really the only one I have to shoot at.
All anybody knows right now is that I tried to wave off Arden from attacking, and I said something. So that's all anybody knows. So everybody understands. What
But
you do is your own opinion. I'm not telling you not to. I'm saying what you've seen Illiken, and because you have no idea what he said, you have no idea that he wants to die or meet death. All you heard was foreign language and Illiken waving off Arden.
Okay.
But you also did see this
And
guy
practice sword.
that was kind of leaning on his weapon, sitting down in a chair. You saw him grip the weapon tightly and stand up as he said something to Illican. Your
Well-
21 does hit, if you were still wanting to do that.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
It's kind of feeble, but let's give it another try.
That'll hit as well.
That's a little better damage, but not great. I think that's the end of my turn.
All right. Felon come in and has chill touch.
I have never so far changed my Drake to a fire, just so you're aware.
Yep, Drake is still ice.
Darn, you mean Drake could have been my hairdryer?
I moved Drake because he would be beside me going in the door.
Okay. Soren. Get a couple punches in. And Illican, you are up.
Since I wasn't fully in when he was logged in, Drake would have used his reaction between my turn and Thorn's turn. Soren's turn. For
All right.
us.
What's that? One more time.
Drake would have used his reaction before it was my turn when it was still Soren's on his first hit.
Okay. You and inherently Drake would notice that it didn't seem to do anything.
Okay.
The 18 and the 25 hit. And the 10 does not.
That would be my turn. That would be my turn.
You roll damage off of the 25.
Thought I did.
No. That's how it should look.
Okay. Sorry.
Thought I set it up correctly last week. I'm like, Anything else?
No. You're good.
Alright, Claudette, you are up.
Come down here. Do I smell blood? Is there blood?
Sure.
Good. It's human.
Well, it's giant.
It's alive. It's not a ghost.
That'll hit.
And we'll use our offhand.
And that'll hit.
Wow, what's the chance of that happening?
The good news is you got for max slashing damage. The bad news is you got max slashing damage.
Oh, no cold damage, huh?
He did not seem bothered by the cold from the blade.
What about the snake? Got the snake, right?
Yep, got the snake.
Alright, we got the pierce.
Yep.
So, alright, so, with that being said, that's the end of my turn. Wondering exactly what Nass is gonna do.
Nass slash Celestine is up.
I wonder if Nass and Celestine are having conversations. Hey, White.
Celestine.
Ready
Yes.
to go?
What? My
It's your
turn?
turn.
Well, I'm a ghost, so... Am I supposed to be attacking the party guy? Or...
No, not the party. Like, it's, you just operate as if you were Celestine.
Okay.
You're not Celestine, but operate as if you were Celestine. Because for role play stuff, I'll play an ass, but she's not exactly trying to harm the party. She just wants the codicil.
I'll go ahead and throw Mind Sliver at him. At the giant. Oh, that didn't work.
That's pretty fucking amazing.
Okay.
-1 intelligence.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, I think I'm good.
Alright. Go ahead, Arden.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot the sucker. I'm gonna shoot him with my bow.
That will hit.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
That's what I'm trying to do. It wouldn't let me. There we go. Thank you. He's still breathing?
He is.
He ain't fallen over yet, huh? Then I'll shoot him again. Mean guy.
Uh, 14 will barely miss.
And so that'll end my turn. Yeah, I can't. Not yet, anyway.
I know you didn't steal my kill.
No, I didn't.
But I still have to go through nowhere.
No, hey. Life sucks.
Make first attack against Claudette, second against Illiken.
Okay, I'm gonna uncanny dodge that.
16 slashing.
See, Celestine, you can't say that I don't try to do something to mitigate the damage.
Like what? Your uncanny dodge?
Yep, I uncanny dodged it just for you.
Well, thank you.
All right.
And Nowhere, you are up.
All right, nowhere. Finish him off.
Well, I'll do what I can.
As Illican said, steal the kill.
I don't view it as a steal.
$18 will hit.
Is he still kicking?
He is. That'll hit as well.
Okay. I guess that's the end of my turn.
Thorin will go in for the kill.
And get knocked out.
Alright, Elkin, you're up. Uh, 19 and the 21 will hit. And 23 will hit.
That's my turn.
And Claudette, you are up. It's looking bad.
He's looking bad, huh? Don't really want to take a bite out of crime just yet. So we'll try with the sword. Does a 17 hit?
17 will hit.
If he's still standing, we'll try with
He
the
is
offhand.
not still standing. He
Okay.
falls.
Falls down, goes boom. Okay, I'm gonna rip off his head and suck out his brain juice.
What a beautiful sight.
That berry didn't satisfy you, huh?
It just sounded, it smelled so good. It was like spinal fluid. Yeah.
Well, he said death come to meeting.
So, are we still in combat?
Nope.
Is there anything to loot off this guy or off the table?
Give me an investigation check.
Can I recover my arrows?
Sure. Yeah, everybody gets their arrows back.
Thank you.
On his body there is a giant-sized great axe. Outside of that, you notice a door in the corner.
The one I'm standing
Another.
next to, or a different one?
Yep, the one that you're standing next to. Big, giant-sized door.
Illikin will say last rites over his body real fast.
Once Illikin's done with his muttering in giant that I don't understand, I'll try the door. Athletics.
Yep.
Yeah, able to open it.
Oh, yeah, natural one. You slide as you push, and end up almost kissing the ground.
Big Love, want to try to open?
I open.
All right, give me an athletics check.
Sure, I'll help. We'll try to.
It still is not opening.
Can I help?
You want to give it a try? Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
And I'll help him.
Okay. 23 will work.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting on the ground in this closet is a pile of gold, silver, and copper. 4 gold rings sized for giants. A giant-sized shield made of white dragon scales. A 2-foot-tall, 50-pound chipped statuette of Rime.
Damn.
Is made of ice. And a jug.
Is there anything in the jug? Or is it empty?
It appears to be able to hold about a gallon of liquid. And as you pick it up, it sounds like there's liquid inside it, but when you uncork it, nothing comes out.
I'm gonna cork it back up. Okay, so I'll start passing this stuff out. I'll pass the shield out. Anybody uses a shield?
I will pass it out to the next person.
It is giant sized. And it is not one that will magically get shrunken.
Oh. Well, oh, there we go. Okay.
And as you count the pile of gold, copper, and silver, that is what you get.
Oh, like it's supposed to be something easy, hopefully. Not a chance. I don't have my. Anybody doing a magic calculation?
Did somebody ask me something or something?
No, I think they're doing. Okay, everybody gets. I guess the first one is gold.
Yep.
And the next one is silver. It's being put out on the.
All right, I got my gold added.
One.
I don't see gold shown here.
$225.
225 gold per person, 733 silver, and 1,300 copper.
All right.
Four gold rings sized for giants. I wonder if those would be really great belts for humans.
I, if nothing else, I can make those into other stuff. Several other stuff.
Hand it to you.
I'll get you weights for that because I'm sure it's not going to be light.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think anybody can use the shield. We might have to sell that somewhere.
Well, who's going to carry it? We're starting to load ourselves down.
We could put it in the bag of wanting, bag of magical tricks, the bag of mischief.
It won't fit.
Oh, okay.
The bag is only, yay big. it actually has to fit through the opening to get put in there.
Do we want to destroy the chip statuette of a therm? Since what is it made out of? Made of ice.
Ice.
I don't want to destroy anything until we determine whether or not it's cursed, or if it's got a problem, or if it's magical.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you destroy it and it was magical and whoever destroys it dies, then I'll just have to, like, kick your ass.
Even if you're the one that died.
Exactly.
Means you'll have a hard time stopping her because you'll be dead and she'll be kicking and kicking and kicking.
Until you come back to life, and then I'll kick some more. Because do you know how much gold we would have to spend just to res your ass? You would feel it too.
Oh, I'm assuming we're going to leave the rest of this stuff behind, guys.
Probably really don't have the ability to carry it.
That giant-sized shield made from white dragon scales. Can I break it down?
You could probably do that over time, yeah.
Would I be able to break it down into enough?
I attach it to Drake and let him drag it. It's a sled.
Would I be able to break down enough to put it into my bag of holding?
It'll probably take some time. But at the moment, Claudette's got to go, so let's go ahead and pick this up next week.
Okay.
I will talk to you
Alrighty.
guys.
Great having a game with you guys. I'll be back next week. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a good one, guys.